Yeah, so here we are on top of a Portuguese fortress. Well, the ruins of a former Portuguese fortress in North Sulawesi. You can see houses and churches and a marketplace around here, because this has been built all around. But this is the oldest European building in the entire province, and it is known that here was where the first Europeans landed, the Portuguese.
Pada tahun 1511,
in 1511,
Pedro Alfonso,
Portuguese captain called Pedro Alfonso
menemukan Ternate.
Found Ternate?
Iya, Ternate.
Ini namanya Ternate?
Nah, dia dulu temukan Pulau Ternate lebih dulu.
Oh, first came across an island called Ternate.
Setelah itu armada dagang Portugis.
Armada dagang?
Iya.
Apa itu lagi?
Kapal dagang dong.
Oh, and then I don't know what he's saying.
Kapal dagang.
Kapal dagang.
Ya. Perahu.
He found a boat.
Kapal besar.
He found a large ship.
Iya. Portugis, kapal dagang Portugis secara resmi mengirim Antonio de Abreu.
And this ship brought Antonio de
Abreu.
De Abreu. Yeah?
De Abreu ke Maluku pada tahun 1512.
And brought this man to Maluku, some islands further up north of this province, in 1512.
Pada tahun itu juga Portugis mengirim 3 kapal layar ke Pulau Manaro.
And at that same year, they brought 3 other flagships to
Pulau Manaro,
to another island called Manaro.
Yang sekarang disebut Pulau Manado Tua.
That is now today known as Manado Tua, Old Manado.
Dan dari Pulau Manado Tua tersebut,
and from that island,
kapal-kapal dagang Portugis,
the Portuguese ships,
menggunakan perahu-perahu kecil mendarat ke Wenang.
Acquired some smaller boats and built some smaller boats and went to Wenang.
Sekarang Manado.
Which is now known as Manado.
Untuk melakukan perundingan dengan kepala atau pemimpin Ares.
To do trade and business with village head, with the
perundingan.
With
pembicaraan begitu.
Oh, to do negotiations with to trade negotiations with
pemimpin Ares.
With the local chief of the area at the time.
Ya. Pemimpin Ares yakni Ruru Ares namanya.
This chief was called Ruru Ares, this local chief, which was at the time known as Manado.
Dengan maksud untuk menyewa sebidang tanah di daratan Wenang.
To acquire some land in Wenang where they could claim, yeah.
Namun ditolak oleh Ruru Ares.
But Ruru Ares, the local chief, refused.
Ya. Setelah ditolak, maka Portugis melakukan perjalanan ke Uran.
So when they were rejected, they went to some other place called Uran.
Sekarang Amurang.
Now it's called Amurang.
Ya. Kemudian mereka mendirikan benteng di Uran yang sekarang.
And here in Amurang, which used to be Uran, is where they built this fortress.
Ya, sekarang kita berdiri di atas benteng Portugis.
And now we're standing on top of the fortress.
Yeah.
By the way, this fortress used to be much larger, and there used to be turrets and this much larger. There used to be turrets, and this hill with these walls are all that remain of that former fortress. So the Portuguese built their base here and used to take expeditions into the interior. As you can see, houses are built here, and there's a drop here. So this is a big wall. You can imagine they didn't go as far as where I live. That was too far deep into the mountains, but they did make expeditions, and they came across headhunters, and they were berapa lama Portugis di sini?
Portugis di sini cuma 35 tahun. Setelah itu Spanyol menguasai benteng ini.
The Portuguese were only here for 35 years before the Spanish ousted them and took over.
Pada tahun 1550 Spanyol menguasai benteng ini.
In 1550?
Ya,
1550. Itu semua?
Sudah.
Okay. And that's the story of this fortress. Thank you for listening, and I hope you found it very interesting. My interpretation wasn't perfect, but I hope you get the overall story of this very interesting building, very interesting ruin in my home province. Bye now.